Thursday night. This is
Yeah,
another
this is
first. This is our
special.
first Thursday night show. Cheers,
Yeah,
my friend.
yeah,
Oh, this
yeah,
way.
definitely.
Yeah.
So before we start celebrating, my good sir, why don't you introduce yourself and tell the world who the fuck you are?
Yes, I'm Max. I'm a manager from Last Dance Among Wolf and Denman Prophecy. And yeah, and
Two
I'm
of our
web
favorites.
media for On Shock.
Oh, nice.
It's a
Nice.
Canadian owned media.
Right on.
We are in
Right on.
the underground sea.
Right on.
Nice.
Yes.
Love
Awesome.
the underground scene. That's where you find
Yeah.
all the best passionate music, man. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I gotta get used
and
to
I'm
this camera.
passionate of metal.
Yeah. So my first question right out the gate is, what do you listen to that's not metal? What's your guilty pleasure? What's the one thing you
Right
listen
away.
to that nobody knows that you listen to? Yeah, right away.
Yeah, I listen Stormseeker. It's a pirate metal, and I listen Hellstorm. So it's
I've seen
I'm
Hailstorm.
very
They're
on
amazing.
the pagan metal and the metal pirate metal. I'm sorry for my
Yeah.
English. I'm
No
French.
worries.
no, that
No,
good,
you're
man.
doing
You're
great
good.
already. Right out the gate, you're doing okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
what I guess and what you guys are you listening of metal?
What do we listen to that's
One
not
that's not
metal?
metal. I have some
Exactly.
Johnny Cash. Is another one that I don't tell people much of.
Yeah, but everybody listens to Johnny Cash, dude.
I
fucking
know,
great,
I know.
John Cash. So
Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody
One
listens.
that's not metal, Bridge City Burners out of Alabama. They're like a backwoods fucking band. They're kind of a lot of instruments going on. They're though, man, really good.
Yeah.
What do you call?
They're
What is
called
the name
Bridge
of the
City
band?
Burners.
City Burners. Okay.
Bridge
Yeah.
City Burners.
It's like
I'll
a
send you a link
bluegrass
to them later
metal,
after the show.
bluegrass music or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like a
Yeah, it's like a
bluegrass
deep.
kind of
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
deep
pretty good.
south.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite band is that's not metal is Sloan. But I listen to a lot of Cher. I do. I listen to a lot of Cher.
Oh yeah.
I love Cher. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I love Cher. I grew up on Church Street in Toronto, so that was one thing that I listened to right away. Like right away, it was one of the first things ever introduced to me. So.
It's fucking
What's
great
that
here,
song?
dude. But I listen not metal.
I always thought it
listen,
was.
the Dead South.
Love them.
It's a bluegrass from Alberta, if I'm right.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm pretty sure they're from Alberta. So if you like them, you would like The Devil Makes Three if you don't already listen to them.
Pardon?
If you like the Dead South, you most likely would like The Devil Makes Three.
Oh, I'm gonna check that.
Yeah,
after the podcast.
They're up and coming. Yeah, we'll send you all the music we talk about for sure. So you managed Last Dance Among Wolves and Dead Man's Prophecy?
Exactly.
Okay. So
what's it in podcast last week?
Yeah. So what's your favorite band story with Last Dance Among Wolves? What's the one story that they're like, oh my god, I can't believe he's fucking telling that?
Yeah, but I was mad for the roadies of the band because we going to a show at Quebec. It was starting like freaking said, oh, they have the restaurant on around the bar. I said, yes, they have it. He said, are you sure? I said, yo, you gonna, if they add no, they don't have the, we gonna Uber Eats or something like that. Don't worry about it.
That's funny.
I was gonna say you're actually how I met Dead Man's Prophecy and Last Dance Amongst Wolves was actually you and I talking, was it not?
But I met them last time Simon Wolf. I am a booker from Montreal too, so
Oh,
I
imagine that.
booked a show at 2019, February 2019, and I asked last time Simon Wolf, "Do you want to be in the lineup?" And they said yes. So that's why I made them. And after I said, I said, I'm sorry. I searched my words.
No worries.
So
Oh, it's all right, man. It's all good.
I said to them, "Are you interested by have a manager or something?" And I said, they said 1 year after, yes, I think you can help us. And I said, okay, perfect. And now I'm with them since 2020.
Nice.
And Denman
Right
Prophecy,
on.
it's a it's a it's a it's a short story. Dave was in my group on Facebook. It was a meet meet group for metalhead, and I speak with him, and after I said, "Nah, you are nice, so you have a band?" He said, "Yes, I have a band." So he got it. he showed me his stuff, and I was like, "Oh, it's pretty cool, man." So after I said I managed last dance I won one God, last dance I'm on Wolf. He said, "Oh, maybe you can help us too." I said, "Maybe yes." So that's why.
Nice.
That's awesome, though. Like,
I'm sorry for my English again.
can't argue.
No, no, you're doing great.
Now,
You're
I
doing
noticed,
great. Like, I mean,
we brushed on the.
I try.
well, listen. Your English is way better than our French, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I'm from Saint
Mhm.
Jérôme, from Quebec. It's a
Right on.
small city
Right on.
beside Mont Tremblant.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. Right on. We're on our way to Montreal this summer, as far as we know. So we'll stop in.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure TJ's leaving me there
like
while
I
he
said,
goes
we're
road
coming up
tripping.
there.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure
That's
he's
the
kicking me
plan,
out of the
right?
car and picking someone up and going for a road trip.
Come.
So,
Yeah,
we will.
might have
I'll
a
be
little
there. Don't
something
you
planned.
worry. We'll be there. So we'll have you out to Niagara Falls
Yeah,
for a
I'll be
weekend
there
too,
for
for
a day
sure.
or so, and then I'll be
Oh
back
yes, I'm
in a week or so for another day or so.
Oh yes, I remember Maryland from Niagara Falls and
bring the band, bring everybody. We'll do a whole show.
Yeah, Marineland's not quite what it used to be, but the Falls is still one hell of a wonder to take a look at.
So you've been to the Falls then, have you?
Oh yeah? You said what?
Oh, that was...
He asked if you had been to the Falls.
A few times. You've been up this way, eh?
Oh yes. I remember.
You've been up in Ontario. Like where all have you gone?
Pardon?
Where in Ontario have you traveled?
Sorry, boss.
Maryland and Ontario, and beside Gatineau, Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
So I traveled that area.
Okay. That's like a good 6 hour circle of space.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a great place to go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some interesting shit in Ontario. Definitely. We just keep it to ourselves, though. We
They're
don't tell
actually
people.
a fair bit.
I don't know the bar. The bar is it
No.
good at Ontario or?
The ones
Which
that
bar
were
is good?
open,
Your Quebec
yeah.
bars are way better.
Well, I don't know. Toronto
Yeah.
bars are quite the party, man. If you hit the right bars, you're in for a time.
Is maybe at Montreal you're gonna have more fun.
No, that's
Yeah, that's what TJ says. He says that Montreal
Oh, yeah.
and Quebec bars are way
Every
more
time
fun than
I've been to
Ontario.
Montreal,
we are the party
Yeah,
animal.
Well, I don't know. Have you guys ever been into bars in Newfoundland?
I had the Cerber. It's a
Pardon?
small place
Yeah,
with the micro beer.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Nice, nice.
And at Montreal
Yeah.
we have the Piranha Bar.
actually, that's
It's a big place. It's
Yeah.
the best place to have a show at Montreal. So
Good to know. Good
yes,
to know.
it's the best place.
mhm.
If you want
Right
to
on.
know to see a show, you need to go at the Piranha Bar.
Right on. Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some shows out there.
Right before we were gonna go live, I said, "Don't go live. I got something to say. I might as well tell you now." So the local restaurant that served me my beers with my dinner tonight, that
Yeah.
brought me a 6-pack,
Yeah.
they said I could do podcasts out of them. They got the high Wi-Fi. They said I can come over and do a show right out of the restaurant. So if we have
Right
guests
on.
in house up
Shit,
here,
yeah.
we have use of the bar and stuff now. Yeah.
Amazing. Way to
And
go,
I'm here.
TJ. That's wicked. That's
We're
awesome.
getting there.
I
Working our
like.
way up.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's actually kind of convenient that you're on the show tonight because you're celebrating 1,500 likes for us on
Yes.
the Boneyard.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
So yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, when TJ and I got together, there was somewhere around 1,250, and I was somewhere around 500 or so with Sofa City Sounds, and now between the two of us, we're celebrating 2,200. So
Yes.
it's pretty
So
awesome.
the
He's
party
15, and I'm
Yeah, my
yeah.
friend.
So yeah, absolutely, it's a party night. You guys are getting drunk for me. Well, it's funny because tomorrow.
Thank you, Max, because
What?
let me speak for one second. I got to
Absolutely.
thank Max, though. Like, he just gave us two very good bands that have been on the show, and between you guys and them sharing everything up,
It's
we're
my
just
pleasure.
growing and growing every day, right?
Yeah. Yes. You
thank
have
you.
definitely had a hand in that. So cheers to you, dude, and thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Very
to
much for
help
having a
you.
hand in us
amazing
growing.
friendship.
Absolutely. It's this is perfect. Look, my tattoo finally has relevance. My tattoo says "fuck that guy."
Oh yeah, it's pointing the right way.
It's pointing right at you.
Good thing I'm in the middle.
Right there.
Yeah, I'll take one for the team.
I knew this tattoo would come in handy. It's my slightly intoxicated tattoo. I looked at I was talking to their bass player one night. What?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I ended up with that tattoo. I was talking to their bass player one night, and he was like, "Yeah, I know the bass player is slightly intoxicated. He's a fucking asshole." I was like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." And I ended up getting it tattooed on my finger the next day. So that's why my finger says "fuck that guy." It's one of my music tattoos.
It's about a bass player, you said?
Yeah, the bass player is one of my close friends. Well, they're all my close friends. I work with Slightly Intoxicated, but the bass player and I used to run a bar together. And we were just fucking around outside one night, and he was like, "Yeah, that bass player's an asshole. Fuck that guy." I was like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." Right. So I came to work the next day, and I had it tattooed on the inside of my finger.
Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
It's gotta hurt.
that's exactly what it says.
Everyone's pointing at me. What's coming?
Yeah, right?
No, but
Right? I'm telling you, man,
I see how it is. Yeah.
when I ran the bar, this tattoo got me so many tips, right? Because like somebody would be at the bar and I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck that guy," right? Like, but I wouldn't have to say it. I just point at them and they'd read my finger and they'd be like, "Here's an extra couple of bucks." So,
It's a good trick.
Yeah.
yeah, bar trick I
You
don't
know?
even have to work for, right?
Mhm.
So,
Paid for itself.
yeah, it pretty much did pay for it. Does pay for itself, definitely. So, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy? What have you and the band's been doing to not go crazy over the last year? I mean, we know it's a shit show. We don't really want to talk about the C word too much, but like, how did it hinder you, and how did it propel you? Ooh, there's a new good question, TJ.
Yes.
Fucking
Yeah, but
great
I don't.
question. Great question.
Can you repeat
Thank
the
you.
question? Because I'm
Okay,
not sure
so
about the question.
okay, so during COVID, okay, which we don't really like that word, but during all of this shit show that's been going on, how has it helped you, and how has it hurt you as far as the industry goes for
Okay.
you? Because it's really
because,
hurt us, but how has it helped you as well?
because I have the podcast like you, and I have
Yes, thank you.
so much podcast to going, and my
Right
band
on.
to going, and that hurt me because I can work on the scene, the bars, so we are
Mhm.
blocked,
Yeah.
so we can't work really. But now we have the virtual show, so that helped
Yeah.
a bit, but not really. So
Yeah.
I hope that
There's
that's gonna
nothing like
be
being.
normal soon.
Mhm.
The
Normal.
pandemic, yeah, normal, but
Yeah.
I
you
know.
understand?
For a little while, we were like refraining from saying things like pre-COVID and new normal and stuff like that, because
Yeah,
like we just don't want to. Like it's never going to go back to the same. But we don't. I think we're sitting in that limbo where you just don't want to believe that right now.
exactly.
You know, we're all kind of
Mhm.
just like sitting on the edge of our seats, waiting for the world to open up, and none of us even know what the fuck we're going to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I mean, I have 100 different things I want to do, and on the same token,
Mhm.
like I kind of just want to go for a walk, a free walk. You know?
Yes. And you had
know,
the curfew at the your phone. You don't have it.
No.
we had a stay-at-home order here. Go ahead,
Because-
TJ. I'll finish mine after.
I was gonna say our restaurants and bars got to close around. I think it's 9, but you're still
Okay.
kind of allowed to like go out and like you can go to the grocery store until they're open till like 10 or 11, right? It's weird. It's kind of fucking
Yes.
backwards if you ask me, right? If we're gonna lock the fuck down. You know, why is this door open and not that one? Like, I don't understand all that.
Yeah.
We know the answers to those questions, but let's
Yeah,
just for the sake of
understand it,
being
yeah.
able to continue to stream this show, that you know, like it's been a wild ride to say the least. Like Maxim, I can totally identify with you. Like I was working at a mosh pits and working from behind bars. You know, I was traveling every weekend and throwing shows here and going to shows there and interviewing these guys and writing about these guys. And I can't be behind the bar anymore right now. It's not worth it to me, you know, as far as the preparation and what I could be doing to my health as far as being out there goes. But on the same, one second, TJ, I have one more sentence.
No, keep going.
But on the same token, like TJ and I came together, and Sofa City is busting through the roof, and TheBoneYard is busting through the roof, and you know, like we're, you know, as far as help and hinder goes, it's been difficult, you know, but you know, TJ and I are a pretty good team, and we've pushed through. I mean, he made it home by 7. So what were you going to say, TJ?
I totally forgot. I'm pretty sure you kind of answered kind of what my question was. Was how are you writing your magazines when you're not able to see these bands live and like actually meet them in person and get that feel for them when you're writing these biographies? Is this a good way to do it, like through this media here, or like how's that working?
Oh, I see what you did there, TJ. I see what you did there. Now, let me give you a bit of a backstory on this, Maxim. He's been trying to interview me since the beginning of December. And we started this podcast together, and he's never been able to interview me. So I see what you just did there. Well, so for the first 5 years that I worked in the music industry, I wasn't allowed out of my house. So with that being said, I did pretty much the first book from my couch. I found everybody online, and I, did what I had to do. I was friends with some people around the city and stuff, and that's how I did the first book. And then the second book I did at mosh pits. So, because I took my freedom back. I took my power back, and I actually got into the I mean, I've been in the industry for 7 years, but I literally jumped in the pit of the industry, and I've been here ever since.
Yeah.
So, really, it hasn't done anything for me for writing. Oh, yeah. I thought this was Maxim's interview.
No, I've actually have a question for Maximum on after, like you were just talking about being in the mosh pits and living in the mosh pits. What's the greatest show you've ever seen, buddy, that you were there?
Yeah.
Like, what was the epitome to be like, I fucking love life. This is it right here, baby.
It was in 2011 at Montreal at the Amsterdam for Bring Me the Horizon. That was a fucking awesome show with the architect and I'm not remember the other one. I'm pretty sure it was Bring Me the Horizon and architect on the same scene. And what was the pit was fucking awesome.
Nice.
Nice. That's crazy, man.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. My thumb's still covered in black paint. Shit, I thought I cleaned myself up for the show. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, speaking of cleaning yourself out, this show is proudly sponsored by Mud Wipes. For all your filthy needs.
Mud Wipes, they don't clean up Amanda's filthy fucking mouth, but we keep advertising them.
We are pockets, okay.
Love us. Yeah, right.
It is what it is.
What was the last show you've seen?
There you go. What was the last show you saw? No, all good.
I saw the last show. It was in Quebec with Last Dame Amon Wolf and Lancaster and Dead Man Prophecy.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice local show.
That's a good lineup.
That was
right on.
Now tell me about the other band there.
Pardon?
Oh, no. Sorry, man.
You finish your sentence and then TJ will ask you the question.
Oh, but
go ahead.
No problem. But I said it was at La Source of Martinière at Montreal. At Quebec. And that was cool.
Right on.
Was a small crowd, but that was cool. And what is your question, TJ?
What were you going to ask?
Totally forget now, my friend.
Sentence?
The band Over Your Left Shoulder. That's one I haven't actually heard of or seen yet. What are they like live? Or like, are they pretty heavy then too? They were on the last show you've seen, right? So.
Pardon?
What's okay? Who? You seen? Let me rephrase. Dead Man's Prophecy. Last Dance Amongst Wolves. What was the other band?
Lancaster.
There you go.
Thank you. That's what I didn't catch
There you go.
Lancaster, man. Fuck, I'm gonna be looking them up after the show, man. I can't wait to see some new music, right?
That was a painful 60
Can't
seconds
wait.
to try and get through, guys.
I know that was.
We're
We
drunk.
did
It's
her,
okay.
baby. We
We're
did
drunk.
her. Cheers. Yeah,
Like, that was a painful 60
Brought to you by
seconds,
Bud
boys.
Light.
And on my end, 60 seconds was a long time. So this band, Lancaster, do you manage them as well?
No.
No?
They,
Okay.
They major
You just love them. They're just good.
themselves.
Okay. Right on. Awesome. I assume, obviously, because you're a fan, that we need to check them out so we can be fans too.
Yes. I
So,
send you the link of the band after the podcast.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. When we're talking backstage, we'll definitely go back and forth on favorite music and stuff like that.
Perfect.
So, and like who we should be checking out and who we can send your way and stuff.
Or you can help. You need to invite.
Yep, you send them over and we'll get on it. Now that being said, we only have 2 Mondays left in March for booking. That's it.
Perfect.
That's it. We only have 2 Mondays left.
After I can book you.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, like, we can do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well.
My friend.
Maybe.
All right.
I mean, I know I do all the booking, and I need somebody to book the booking for me.
If you want,
I'm pretty good at finding the bands and stuff.
Oh, you're too good at it, TJ.
I don't know. It's my gift to the universe is bringing you fucking music from everywhere, and for some reason, I have like a 98% record at like talking to a band, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll come on the show." Yep. Like, have you seen the show? Like, oh, you're cool with this? Awesome. You know, I can't wait.
And
I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, I mean, I'm so glad that you're here celebrating this show with us because, like,
my pleasure.
We work on the fly. Thank you so much because we work on the fly. So, like, I mean, we're celebrating this and, you know, working together and stuff like that, as well as having you on the show with us. So we'll, like, spill some tea. Like, we have 4 shows a week now. And we're about to add in Wednesdays. Oh, by the way, TJ, we are adding in Wednesdays. Because
guess what?
Well, we can do Thursdays. We can do Thursdays instead of Wednesdays. Yeah. Thursdays might be better. But the thing is we only have 2 days left, and we still have a list of bands to get back. And whoever is watching this that are waiting for us to get back to you, just we're there. We'll get there. Just sit tight another 48 hours or so, please.
Let's just say in the first 48 hours, I made just one little comment somewhere. And we were inundated with 45 bands from around the world. We have bands coming on here soon. We'll announce that this Wednesday. Like from Australia, buddy, Brazil. Like, we're bringing you music from everywhere right now. Like, it's unreal. And I'm so glad you're here to have this drink with me.
We're also
I couldn't have done it without you either, you know.
TJ, we wouldn't be
to invite me.
Well, hey, like, I mean,
I'm just gonna get hammered now. The show's yours, Amanda.
You heard him say that, right? The show is yours, Amanda. That's a verbal contract, TJ.
I get hammered in the background here.
You're the interviewer today.
Yeah.
It's funny because when we first started this, it was, okay, TJ, you do the interviewing and then you give them to me and I'll write the profile about them and we'll do the social media and whatever. And now it's like, okay, TJ, I'll do the interview if you can't get off work in time, and I have no issues with it. Whereas before, like, I couldn't public speak to save my life. I'd puke on your shoes before I would be able to get the word hi out, right? Like, public speaking was never a thing for me. And now I don't shut up. So, thanks, TJ.
He's a great guy.
I
He's a
know,
great
but
guy.
I
Yeah,
seriously
he's
told
probably
Amanda.
one of the best friends I've ever had.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like
I'm
I
drinking
even
my
told
hair.
Amanda
That's
though, like,
gross.
can we postpone the show till 8? Like, I really want to be on the show with Maximum, man. Like, this is gonna
Yeah.
be a
Yeah,
monumental fucking thing. You know
And I'm
what I
here.
mean for us. So
yeah.
yeah, and you
Mhm.
were more than welcome. You know, you were more than helpful. At like you said, 7:45 then, and that was perfect. But we ended up crushing the like for being just me and another dude, like the older guy that's trained me and taught me how to do what I'm doing today. We
Mhm.
crushed it, man. I was back in the yard 5. I was home 20 after 6, ordered my food, had the beer. Poof.
Nice.
It out great, man. So
Yeah.
cheers. Thank you.
Nice. It's because I know the stress it is to interview someone, and it's very stressed out.
Mhm.
So I was like,
Sometimes.
I'm on the good mood. Take your time, TJ. It's okay.
Well,
Thank you, man.
we
I
very much
that.
appreciate. Yeah, we very much appreciate when bands and musicians and people like in the industry work with us versus giving, like, I mean, you get some bands like TJ always says, I want the green M&Ms only, or you get those bands where they're like, I don't give a fuck, I'll sleep on your couch. Like there's a wide variety of how bands
Well, the ones
conduct
that only
themselves. There
want green
absolutely is.
M&Ms, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, but like, I mean, we've been very fortunate that no matter what kind of band we've worked with, no matter where they're from, it doesn't matter. Everybody's been fantastic with us. And like DJ and I work separately for the last 7 years that we've been doing this. And we only just came together in December. So now working together, like we have never had a band that we've ever had an issue with. I'm pretty sure there isn't a band I won't work. Well, there's one band I won't work with.
Okay.
I have a question.
But other than that band, ooh, go ahead, state your mention.
When I first got a hold of Amanda about her magazine, I don't know, I have an act for finding fucking music everywhere, and I found her music book. She's not even a musician or nothing, right? And we talked for a few months, 2 months before we even met? And before we even met, I asked her can you be my co-host here on the show? Like, I really like how you come across. I like your magazine. And then when we met, it was like perfect. That was great, Thank you. 1,500, baby.
And that's a good.
Cheers to everybody here, because you guys all made it happen. The people that watch, you know what I mean? We wouldn't be here without them, right? I would. Well, if one person watched the show, I would still do this show. I wouldn't care, man, because I love meeting bands. Music in my life for so long.
I feel the same with that when I interview some. I feel the same when I interview some band on Chuck.
Yeah.
It's a good sentimental emotion.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm
sentimental and emotional.
Yes.
Exactly. I got you. I got you.
Thank you for the word.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a question now, because like I said, TJ and I do a lot of this on the fly. I'm booking so much that I don't always get the opportunity to check into the people that we're working with and stuff like that. And especially with writing Sofa City, that's how I get to know my bands. So one of the questions that I usually ask is, what is your first recollection of music? What was I'm going to alter the question a little bit, though. What is the song? What is your metal anthem? What is the song that made you go, no, I'm a metalhead and this is it?
So, like, I'm a real so the song you said.
Yeah.
When I hear that song, I said, I'm a real metalhead, something like that.
Yeah. What is that song that turned you on to metal?
It's funny. It's was Metallica.
Yeah.
With
Hey,
the
they were
song
metal,
Enter
man. They're
Sandman.
still.
What was the song? Sorry. What did you say the song was?
Enter Sandman.
Nice. That's a great tune. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care how commercial that
Yeah.
song is. It's a great fucking tune, man.
Exactly.
When you hear it, you
was
have to
awesome
sing.
when it came out.
I don't
Yeah.
think the album's a thinker, but the Black Album was cool.
Wow. Everybody has their poison. Everybody has their poison. Yeah. My song was War Pigs.
War Pigs of
War
Ozzy
Pigs
Osbourne.
was my song. I was 13 years old. I was writing poetry in my friend's bedroom. Yeah. Well, I was writing poetry in my friend's bedroom, smoking the pot we stole from her dad. And she put the CD on. She's like, "You gotta hear this," and she put it on, and that was it, man. Metal was my life from there on in. So what was the first concert you'd ever been to?
Birthday date.
It was Evan Fold.
I heard you, TJ. We'll get back to that. Oh, was it? Nice.
It was Evan Fold on after before the Rev left.
Yeah.
Passed away. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was in 2008. He was passed away at 2009, if I remember.
Yeah.
So that was the first show I saw.
Okay. All right.
What guys was your first show?
Wow, that late.
What, TJ? What was your first show? Since we cut you off from the last thing you were saying.
Oh, AC/DC.
Nice.
Oh, good.
I have a confession to make.
AC/DC, man. I was fucking. Yeah.
I don't like
At the
AC/DC.
Sky Dome, man. AC/DC. Not at all, eh?
I don't like Led Zeppelin.
They were the first real show I ever seen.
Yeah. My first show was Sloan.
Yeah.
Sloan?
In Toronto, or in Buffalo, at the Tralfton Buffalo, with the girl who is still my best friend. We've been friends since we were 4 years old. And the reason I do this today, it's her mother's fault. She took me to see Sloan at the Tralfton Buffalo. And I never turned back. I never looked back. This was it. I knew writing and music was always something I was going to do. And that's my first show brought me to today. When I say it was Sloan and the Gravel Pit. And I still have the White Album from the show. It cost me $1 American. It's been signed 3 times by the band. They've signed both sides of the album as well as signed the actual record.
Oh shit, okay.
That's so
now,
awesome.
Speaking of first records. Pardon? Oh yeah, no, the last show I saw them at Barracuda Pretty in St. Catharines, they stopped the show to ask me about the album and then signed it for me. It was pretty cool. I had it in my hands when I was front row. Pardon?
You said the band St. Catharines?
There was a show in St. Catharines for Sloan, and that was the last time.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
At Montreal, we had the band, the St. Catharines. So I was like, oh, St. Catharines?
Oh, no, we have a city, St. Catharines, here in Ontario. It's like 10 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
So actually, there's a good venue there, actually.
The name of that band?
Pardon?
Pardon?
Oh, that's nice.
Sorry. I was
the St. Catharines.
checking on the name of that band so I could. No, that's the name of the band too. I'm gonna write that down.
Yes, it's St. Catharines.
I'll keep notes.
Don't worry, TJ, I'm on it.
They are not together now, but it's a old band. It's a punk band.
There's always a member or two that are out there, right?
Yep. TJ's always working.
I know. It never stops. I got up this morning and talking to a couple bands from Australia and Germany. It's like, because they're on the different time zone. So, like, when do I get to go to sleep, man? Fucking, I got to work tomorrow. Like, I got a 12-hour, 13-hour day tomorrow. You know, and I still When I get home at
The
night, I
first-
get all excited. You know, and I start talking to bands, start talking to people, and then I knew tonight I was like, man, I don't want to miss this show. Can we
Yeah.
postpone it till 8? You know, I gotta be here, man.
Yeah. So how did you get into the industry, Maxim?
What wakes you up in the morning?
Okay, you got a double header. You got a double header. What wakes you up in the morning, and what
double.
drove you to get into this industry?
So what is the first question you said?
What did you
What
ask
wakes
him,
you
TJ?
up in the morning? What gets you up to drive? What drives you to get up in the morning?
I get up at.
Is it like just?
I'm awake at 4 in the morning.
Oh,
That's earlier than both of us. I get up at
And
4:30.
finish at midnight.
yeah. Wow. Eh?
Now let me ask you something, because I'm very much the same. I go to bed in between 10:30 and 12:30, and I get up in between 4:30 and 6:30. Now, with having that little sleep and loving life as much as you do you ever get tired?
No, because I got a child, so
Me too.
my child got in. I searched my word. Give me some energy.
No, that's fine.
So I'm productive. So I'm awake. So I was like, okay, now I need to work.
Right on. Right on. Okay, so now the question that I had for you was, how did you get into the industry? How did you start working in the music industry? What brought you here?
It's after a depression. I meet a guy. His name is David Cesare. He was a booker for a punk band.
Okay.
And he said, "Hey, maybe you can book some band too." I said, "Are you sure? Maybe it's complicated, or it's it's a lot of work to organize some show, so maybe I'm not ready for that." He said, "Go ahead, let's go, try it." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try." So in 2018, I started to book my first show. It was a punk show at Longueuil, in the Vieux Longueuil. It was with No Way Out. It's a good band from the west of Montreal.
Oh.
And
okay.
Yes, I know them.
You know them?
Like, not know them, but I know that band. I know the band. I've heard the music. I don't know them personally, right? But soon enough, I'm writing that down.
They're from the west of the Montreal.
Yes.
And the band Des Vidangeurs, and I'm not remember the other band, but it was a cool show. That was a small show, punk show.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was cool. And after now I'm on the industry. I'm not stopped to working about them because I'm a passionate. I like the scene, underground scene. So I'm like, I need to continue on that way because the underground needs to more know.
Well, it's certainly people like you that keep this industry alive, man, because we were already having an issue in this industry, and now with all these lockdowns and shit going on, and like you can be open and you can't, and all that stuff. we're losing a lot of dynamite places, and we're losing a lot of bands, man. There's a lot of bands that are just they just don't have the drive to keep going, and it's unfortunate. So when we have people in our industry that are doing what you're doing, you know, we have the opportunity to keep going. You know, that's part of what keeps driving me to write Sofa City. Every time I'm like, hey, you know, like we should write a profile and whatever, bands are like, hey, you know, like I've really been having a shitty time, so it's kind of nice to be doing something. You know, it's nice to be working towards something, or writing, or doing whatever, you know, just to be able to feel like we're staying relevant right now, because we were already in an industry that was unknown as far as the underground independent industry goes. And now we have an even more dark future, I suppose. I don't think it's going to be that dark. I think a lot of people are like more concerned about it than what's really going to happen.
Like,
go ahead.
Personally, we're going to go back to the days where you're handing out tapes at concerts like you used to, selling your merch outside. You know, you fucking in the parking lot when people are on their way out of a concert, handing out your CD or your fucking tape. Like, it's so hard to get on the radio with our kind of music. Nobody plays our. You get an hour at, you know, Monday night metal for an hour. What the fuck? You know, I want to hear metal 24/7, man, and I don't want to hear the same fucking song every goddamn day either. There's so many good bands, and those bands have so many good songs on those albums. Why are they only playing one song for eternity? You know, when the band has a whole album that's amazing. Like, how do we do that? How do we do that again? Like, how do we get that shit up there? And that's where we are right now. Like, how do we reorganize the industry that's dead, basically, almost?
Well, we
look at MTV.
We just think the universe for people.
No more.
Well,
MTV. It's not even music. Like, MTV used to be. My sister used to like VHS record fucking music videos and then play them again and dance around, and got me into kind of fuck. That's kind of what music came from me, right?
Yes.
Video killed the radio star.
Music video. Yeah, like, where are these places we can go and get our music out? I would like answers to that. You know, like.
Well, I think really the problem. I don't know. A huge problem with the industry, to be honest with you, I think, is the American aspect of how the industry runs. Now, if I was thinking about this today, we have a lot in our Canadian industry, like we've got our Justin Bieber and, you know, stuff like that. But I think for the most part, like the Canadian industry, we really work for what we have versus getting, like, I mean, I know a lot of people get signed and they have management and stuff like that, but I've noticed that our industry is more of a, here, you need to listen to
localized.
Versus like the how do you say it? Sensationalization. Wow.
It's a complicated word.
You know, like they. Well, okay, so I saw it on Facebook today. So yeah, thank you. That was not easy. Okay. But the thing is like I saw on Facebook today, we've got, okay, first of all, I don't know anything about Cardi B or what she represents or anything, but I know that this fucking WAP song is #1 and the Muppets have a fucking rating on them for being offensive. So, like, if we want to talk about music industry, right? So, like, I mean, a lot of it stems, I hate to say it, like, I mean, I'm totally targeting and whatever, people can argue me later, that's fine. But, like, I think a lot of it stems from the auto-tune American music industry, you know? Like, they're literally taking these people, they're writing their shit for them, they're telling them what to do, and then they're giving them tons of money and millions of dollars and working them to death, and then when they're no good, they take all their shit back in taxes. You know, and I mean, maybe I don't know. I'm more being sarcastic.
Kind of
I'm not really
where
being realistic.
you're
But
coming in.
like,
We're bringing
but
you-
that's the type of sensationalization that I'm talking about, right? That
Yes.
you know that, like, I mean, they literally have fucking mumble rappers, and what is the other one that I saw? Like they're like pill popper rappers out there now. Like there's a
But
rapper out there
no,
called Little Xanax. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And this
Not
is number
to,
one shit on the radio, but you can't
fuck?
play Fear Factory or Machine Head or Slaughter or, like, come on. What's
Yes.
going on?
We are
It's
Rant
the,
over.
the metal. It's the got it. The forgot the first the I'm sorry for my English.
You take your time, honey. You take your time.
All good.
Got
We're in no rush today.
it.
No, not at all. I'll let you know when my battery starts to die.
We are high in the industry. The metal, it's very high. It's not more in the front. It's because the front, you have what, like you said, you have the rap song, the pop song, but the metal is very on the high.
Mm-hmm. I find metal's up and coming lately. Like, love them or hate them, Slipknot was doing fantastic in 2019. I took my 6-year-old. Well, now she's gonna be 8 in a couple of days. I took her to see Slipknot for her first show, and it was packed, man. It was sold out. It was like one of the best shows I've ever been to. That was a great show.
And you know what's funny about that show is, at the time, the girl I was dating, I took her middle child. He was 14 at the time. That was his first show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's kind of crazy, though. Like, when you put it all together, and then here we are today, fucking.
Yeah, I know.
Podcast.
It's a little weird.
Yes.
A little weird.
I have to admit, I've been calling you Max the Million all week.
Yes.
I don't know why, but.
Well, because he's 1 in a million, and that's why he's on the show.
That's why.
You like that, eh?
Well,
I'm not kissing ass at all.
No, right? This guy's awesome, right? Well, I thank you for, like, you're behind the scenes guy. Like, it's not like you're a front guy. You're not playing lead guitar. You're not drumming it out in the back. You're not doing the vocals. Yep. You're like us in that
He's
sense.
One of us.
You're behind the scenes, trying to make shit happen for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had a conversation before, and we just do it for the passion, you know. I don't need a dump truck load of fucking money tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
I just want to put about making it happen. There,
no.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had once said to me, you know, you can't buy happiness, and I always say, yeah, but you can park your yacht next to it. But the thing is it's not about. I personally, like, I mean, I was always chasing happiness, and I was like, I'm never going to be happy. And then one day somebody said to me, you know, if you just find meaning, you'll always be happy.
Exactly.
And that same person said to me a couple of days ago, you know, timing is always perfect. Time knows. You just have to let time do its thing. You just trust that time knows. And the timing has been perfect ever since this person said this to me, along with, you know, the other advice. And it's just been smooth sailing since there. I don't know. I think if we keep, like, the three of us keep doing these things, we're going to be able to get to where we need to go. And we just can't give up hope, because there's a lot of
the world.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that being said, you know, that was a deep segue into, like, since we're here to find meaning so that we're always going to be happy, who are the bands that mean things to you, that mean something to you, that keep you happy? Who's on your playlist? You know, like, who do you...
It's maybe
Yeah, buddy.
Storm.
What?
Pardon?
Storm.
Ailstorm?
Oh,
Yes.
I got a good story
yeah,
about
man.
that.
I reached out to them not long ago. I do
When-
hope to have them on. I'm waiting for them to get back to me, right? But they're a great band, man. I like those guys.
I got a good
it's a
story
party
about
band.
them. Yep. Who else is on your playlist? It doesn't matter what I have to say. We're here to talk to you tonight. I mean, like we're celebrating all the way around, but we're here to talk to you tonight. I'll tell my stories later.
No.
But on my playlist we have a Storm Seeker, like I said.
Yeah.
A new band I saw. It's Romanoid. Romanoid. It's from the UK.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I wish I
it's
could
like
write
a,
that down.
it's a
I
band
can't
like
even spell that shit. We'll look it up later.
I show you
Yeah.
the link
Oh,
after.
for real, that kind of style, yeah.
It's a great band. Yeah, it's like a Storm,
Okay.
but more joyful, more
Okay.
party, more.
More happy.
I remember
More than Ailstorm? Really?
Yes. I remember in the video they had the goblin in the video and he drank with his eyes like that.
That's the best.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's very funny.
Right on. Awesome.
It's,
Go ahead. Sorry.
Party something song. I'll let you the link after.
Yes, please. Please. I look forward to all the music links that you have to send to us. And then I have to lock myself in a room for a day.
Music link too, my friend.
Yes. We actually both have some good music for you.
Kind of.
Perfect. You show me.
Yes. We have lots of stuff for you, man.
Show me a
Yes. 100%.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
We have an amazing friendship, man. I can't.
Yeah, I think so
happy
too.
to have met you. Right, and the best part of it all is we met through music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's what
we
the
not
show's
speak
about.
the same language, but we had the.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, I try.
Music.
That's not what I meant.
I know you don't speak the same language, but when you get on stage or you hear that song, it unites you guys. Like it brings you together for the people that
we all
love the
vibrate
same
at the
music.
same level when it's for the love of music.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Where did TJ go?
Yeah, I don't know. He's mad.
He probably did something. We usually when we're on the show, we usually just smoke pot when we're on the show. So like when we have celebratory shows and TJ has a couple, who knows what happened?
Maybe it's his connection of our internet.
Might have been. His tablet might have died as well. So he should be back shortly. There he is. He's already backstage.
Perfect.
Oh, you got me.
Now he's in the middle.
Thank you, guys.
You missed me.
Right on.
You missed me.
I did, man.
Wrong finger.
That was hard. Yeah. I did, my friend. I was like, oh no, what happened? And it kicked me off, right, real quick. So
it kicked you off? We thought you kicked it over.
Right back in. I didn't have to do anything. It just kicked me out, and then back I came. Like I didn't. Weird.
Maybe it just refreshed.
Hey.
It's maybe your connection or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. As long as you're back, that's what matters. I thought you kicked your tablet over, to be honest with you.
I would have chopped the air, but my hands are full. I didn't want to spill my beer or throw my smoke across the room, right?
You know,
I'm
the
back,
table.
baby.
Hilarious.
Something we always
Oh my
say
God.
down here, man, is play it loud, play it proud, right?
Mhm.
I actually sent Amanda a video of me. I was in New Mexico, and all I could get was Spanish music, man. And I
Oh,
fucking
it's so
cranked it up.
funny.
I took a little personal video just for myself to remember and laugh at. I'm like moshing around in this car. I'm like, play it loud, play it proud, baby. Fucking.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. So is there, okay, now I know that we spoke shout outs earlier, and I know there's lots of people that you enjoy working with, and that you're really happy to be a part of what they're doing and stuff like that. And, you know, bands that you just like and want to shout out. So, like, give her, man. You got like a whole 5 minutes.
Okay. Because now we have
Yeah.
the 7 person. They look the show. No,
Pardon?
Oh,
we have 7 person. They look the show.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, on Restream. That's just
Yeah.
Restream. We don't know who's watching on Facebook or Twitch or anything like
Okay,
that
it's
because
maybe more.
I'm doing it from my phone. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure
We're actually
what's
on
happening on the other social
13
medias.
channels?
Usually when we have No, we have 7, I believe, because we haven't added
7
Sofa City
channels.
Sounds yet. Yeah, we haven't added Sofa City Sounds yet, and
Okay, yeah.
I'm still looking into some of the social media that's on Restream, but we're from here to Germany to Russia to Mexico to
Germany,
we're all
Russia,
over the
man.
world.
Oh yeah, really?
Like we don't know if
Yeah,
people are
we have
watching, but we're
friends in
streaming all over
Australia.
the world.
On this Saturday, I will
Yeah,
will interview a band of Grenoble in France.
Pardon?
No.
This
He's
Saturday,
debuting a band this Saturday.
Oh
this
yeah.
Saturday, I'm gonna interview a band from Grenoble, from France.
Oh, nice. Right on. That's
The
awesome.
name of the band is Avalanche. It's an
Okay.
opera metal band.
We like operatic
Oh.
metal.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Very,
TJ
very
loves
cool.
operatic metal.
They are fucking
Well, you
young.
say that.
Yeah.
Do you know the band Empire d'Amour out of Montreal?
Emperor what?
Empire d'Amour? I
No,
believe
I
is how you
don't,
say it.
don't know that band.
Oh, dude. You got to check them out. They just did an opera. I just
really?
had them on the show right before lockdown.
Okay.
I'll send them your way. Yeah, man. They're fantastic.
Send me the link after.
You'll like them for sure.
TJ,
Yes,
you're frozen.
100%.
Can you refresh, please? Let's see if that helps.
It's maybe
Your
the
face
weed.
is frozen. He looks funny. I should
It's maybe the weed.
screenshot that.
That freezing his phone.
Yeah. So what are you up to? Like, what are you looking forward to doing in the future?
Maybe I have more band to manage. Maybe 3 more for
Okay.
have 5, and maybe live of that that passion.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm not I'm not. It's not my work. It's a side work. It's not my first work.
Mm-hmm.
My first work is gutter of children. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that the daily children
I can hear you now.
versus work balance.
I
Pardon?
will refresh the page.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Just saying.
You can hear me?
I will refresh.
I can hear
the
you,
page.
TJ.
You can hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. He's refreshing. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're coming close to.
Amanda,
Yeah.
thank you.
For what? I'm gonna make you say it.
Thank you before you jump back in.
No, I can hear you again.
He's here. Oh,
Oh, excellent, excellent, man. Awesome, awesome. We'll get back to
we
that
can hear
later,
you,
man.
but we can't see.
Oh,
He's gone again.
what's happened?
Okay, so what were you saying, TJ?
Thank you for taking me serious when I said, hey, be a co-host and help me in the Boneyard.
Hello.
Thank you.
Well, oh,
No,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Bonjour.
We can't see you.
that doesn't work.
Hang on. Hang on a second.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah.
On air.
Hello?
Volume. Okay, can you hear us?
No.
We
We can't see you. I can hear you. I can't see you though.
I will say.
Okay, can you hear me now?
All right.
Oh, where'd he go?
I sound
Well,
like a
you're
fucking
welcome,
phone
TJ, and thanks for
commercial.
taking me seriously too. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This
no,
happens every show.
do
I
when
love
I
it.
seen your magazine and shit,
It's a
right?
buck.
So I knew
You're
when
gonna
I seen
call it
your
a magazine for the
and
rest
looked
of
up
my
your
life. I
site,
know. Where did Maxim go? Well, to the 7 people that are still watching us, we absolutely appreciate the support from all of you. And I'm
Yeah.
sure there's been a chat, and I'm sorry that we haven't gotten to it. I should have acknowledged that before. We'll both jump in and you know, like respond to anything that's going on in the chat. There's Maxim
We'll
again.
try to tonight. Oh,
Now,
right on.
Yes,
can you
I
hear?
can hear you
There
now.
he is.
Yes,
Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
back.
Can you see me now?
Hello.
Cheers. Yeah, woo, baby.
We have some
So,
problem of connection today.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's
I mean,
all right,
I'm
though.
pretty
It
sure
always
that
happens.
it's a blessing we have every show.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it just it happens
people can't
every
talk,
show.
They gotta write
Oh,
notes,
or
hold
it's
it up
maybe
to
my
the
karma.
screen.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you got
I'd
good
say you got
karma,
pretty
man.
good hanging around us fuckers, to put it politely.
Yeah, you know what the
Well,
good thing is, though? It happens every show. There's always a little something, and that's what makes the show so fun.
yeah,
You never know what's
yeah,
going to happen.
absolutely,
It's no different than getting
definitely.
live on that stage and playing that song. One night you might fucking trip on your power chord and fucking fuck the song up. You never know, right? You know, that's the joys and the that's what makes life fucking fun, man. You know.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's funny because like after I know like we've been through a couple of different things, but I know that once I had the appreciation for life that I did, I would, you know, like I go to bed every night and like if I wake up dead tomorrow, did I do it right today? You know, like would I be happy if I woke up dead tomorrow with the way I conducted myself today? And for the almost 3 years, the answer's been yes. So, you know, I think that at this moment in time, we're pretty fortunate. Well, hey, listen, man, the 3 of us are 3 of the luckiest motherfuckers in the world. We woke up today. You know?
Yes, exactly.
We did. We woke up today. So, you know, we're doing what we love. You know, the 3 of us have jobs that we love. What was that, TJ? So, on that note,
but I love my career because this is right. I hate my job, but I love my career.
Yeah, that's fair.
This right is my retirement plan. This is what I want to do until I die. I can work at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck as long as it gives me gas to actually go see these bands and interview them in person when the world opens again. Man, I drove all the way to Arizona. My first real interview that I got from a band that I didn't know or people I didn't know was in Arizona. And they said yes. I was like, oh, fuck. Now I've got to drive to Arizona? Because I didn't know we could do this like this at that time, right? I just had my phone. And fucking, that's what I did. I drove around interviewing bands with my phone. And then it was hard to convince them I was serious. You know what I mean? And that. Look at the show now. We have promos. How did you like your promo, Matt? Did you like that?
Like what?
Your commercial.
Yes, that I.
Your little commercial I made up for you. How was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. It was pretty cool.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, on that
I
note,
ended up
is there
putting my
anything
own
else you
sound
want to
in
tell the world, man?
I would like to say, continue to encourage Karin, to help the local band.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Is there anybody
but
else?
Bands. I understood that. Like,
Yeah,
horrible
I
bands.
got that. I got that. Is there anybody else you want to shout out to?
Yeah.
And also, where can people find you?
I have a page,
Like, find your
Effect Metal
music.
Production. I have
Okay.
my Facebook page.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm easy to contact, so
Okay.
don't worry.
And yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
speaking much in
Yeah,
English. I
nowadays.
try, but
You're doing pretty good, dude.
Oh, I got.
You're doing pretty good. You're doing really well. What's that, TJ?
When you and I messaged, I thought for real you spoke like perfect English, just because you spell English better than I can spell it. You know, but I was
Yes,
like,
I remember.
Yeah, don't worry, Amanda. This guy speaks fucking perfect English.
Well,
Yes,
hey,
I said
listen. There has been no issue so far. There's been no issue this evening. So.
No. Cheers.
So yeah. So all right. Well, now that we know where we can find you, and we've given the opportunity for shout outs, and thank you so much for listening to us go on and going on with us and telling stories, and I'm really grateful that we got to turn this show into a celebration of hitting 1,500 and having you on the show to do it with us.
Again.
Yeah. So it was absolutely unexpected, but thank you.
Yeah.
My
we
pleasure.
greatly appreciate it.
I'm gonna continue to share your stuff and help you.
Right on.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that, and we'll continue to do the same for you, man. And on that note,
thank you.
we're gonna head out of the boneyard and backstage, and have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.